Good morning dear students. Welcome to the English class. In this class of video today, we are going to talk about a wonderful lesson and a motivational lesson, that is She Conquered the Everest. And this is the second lesson from the prose side. So already we completed the very first lesson and this is the second lesson. And what is the first lesson we discussed here? The first lesson is a letter to Abraham Lincoln's son's teacher. And now second lesson from the prose is She Conquered the Everest. And now She Conquered the Everest. So this is the title of the lesson and the title itself is in a simple past tense. The title is in past tense here, subject plus V1 plus object. Subject plus V2 plus object. She conquered the Everest. This is in simple past tense. Now, and this lesson was adapted by the Dr. B. Saujanya. So this lesson was adapted by the Dr. B. Saujanya, and let us talk some details about the protagonist of the lesson. And this is a real story. And this is a real story, and this story makes us definitely motivational. And this is as same as the lesson we have studied in 10th class. What is the first lesson of the 10th class? The 10th class first lesson is personality development. So under personality development, attitude is altitude. We came to know a man whose name is Mr. Nick Vujicic. He was born in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and he was born a torso. So he is a torso, a man without arms and legs, and he did many things in his life, and he got succeeded. He got succeeded, and he was he is right now a very familiar, a very familiar person to the world. And now, and we are motivated after listening to the lesson, Nick Vujicic, attitude is attitude. So in the same way, we will also get motivated. So after listening to the lesson, She Conquered the Everest. And here, so firstly let us talk about something, what does, whom does she refers to? Here, she is nothing but, she refers to Arunima Sinha. Arunima Sinha. See, Arunima Sinha. So Arunima Sinha is a female amputee. The female amputee, amputee in the sense of a person whose leg or a hand is amputated. So whose leg is or whose hand is cut down. That means a part of our body has been, if a part of the body is cut down, that is nothing but amputee. And her leg has been cut away, so cut down and amputated. So let us talk about all the details later. And Arunima Sinha, the first female amputee. First female amputee. And you know, so Arunima Sinha is the first female amputee to climb the Everest. To climb the Everest. Do you think is climbing Everest easy or difficult? So what are the challenges they face when they try to climb the mountains, and what are the circumstances at the time of climbing the mountains they face? So these are the things that we are going to talk about from the lesson She Conquered the Everest. And now Arunima Sinha, she was born in Ambedkar Nagar, which is 200 kilometers away from the Lucknow, and Ambedkar Nagar is a small district in Uttar Pradesh, right? And this Ambedkar Nagar is about 20 kilometers away from the Lucknow, right? And now she was awarded the fourth highest civilian award, the fourth highest civilian award, that is nothing but Padma Shri, and she was awarded Padma Shri. And you know, the wish or the goal or the desire of Arunima Sinha is that she wanted to climb all the tallest mountains in the world. She just wanted to conquer, she just wanted to climb the highest peaks in the world. So that is her wish. And already she completed she achieved, that means she climbed four mountains in Asia and other mountains, you know, Kilimanjaro. We already very well familiar about the peak Kilimanjaro, which is located in Africa, and so she already climbed the Kilimanjaro mountain, and also she Mount Elbrus, which is located in Europe. So this Mount Elbrus is also being conquered, being covered, being climbed by the Arunima Sinha. And so 4 Everest she conquered. That means she climbed in Asia. So in our Asian continent, she already climbed a tall mountain in our Asia, 4 mountains. And now Kosciuszko is also another mountain which is located in Australia, and she already climbed the Kosciuszko mountain also. So these are the details. These are some brief discussions about and these are some achievements about our protagonist, our main character in the lesson. She conquered the Everest, Arunima Sinha. And let us talk about some details about the lesson. Now, getting into the lesson, Arunima Sinha was a resident in a small district, that is Ambedkar Nagar. Ambedkar Nagar is a very small district which is 200 kilometers away from the Lucknow, and which is in Uttar Pradesh state. And here Arunima Sinha's father was an engineer in Indian Army, and whereas mother was a supervisor. She has been working as a supervisor in the health department, and this is all about both father and mother of Arunima Sinha. But here, so there was a misfortune. So unfortunately, when Arunima Sinha was at age of 3 years, she lost her father. And do you think, so after losing our father, do we need to maintain all the things which we have maintained when our father is alive? And who is the economical backbone for our afamily? And who provides economical assistance? So these are some problems everyone faces after losing our father. So that is what happened to Arunima Sinha. When she was in 3 years age, when she was at exactly 3 years old, she lost her father, and it was very difficult for her to lead her life in a comfortable way. And then, so after she lost her father, her sister's husband became the head of the family. And it is the responsibility of her brother-in-law to look after Arunima Sinha's family. And Arunima Sinha has an younger brother, and she has also an younger brother to look after. And so it is very difficult. And finally here, when it comes to the Arunima Sinha personal life, she is a cyclist. Arunima Sinha is a cyclist and also a football player, and she has been a national volleyball player for many years. And she already completed her graduation. She already completed her graduation in law. So she completed her bachelor of law. So that but here, though she is a sportswoman, she doesn't want to find her profession in the field of sport arena. She just wanted to find her profession other than sports. So this is all about Arunima Sinha. And now coming to she faced absolutely unemployment. She need to find a right job to eke out her family. She need to find a good job to support her family economically. So that it is a time. It is very hard time to find out a good employment under unemployment. So that here she started searching. She started applying for many kinds of the post, but she did not get any job. So during that time, her brother-in-law suggested her to find a post in paramilitary, in army. Her brother-in-law suggested her to find a post in paramilitary in Indian army. But she did not care of her brother-in-law's words. But because she has no interest in stepping into the Indian army once again after his father. So that and she applied for a job, that is Central Industrial Security Post. She applied for the post, that is Central Industrial Security Post in 2011. She applied for this post in the year 2011. But luckily she got an appointment. She got a call letter. And at the time of interview, at the time of certificate verification, what was happened that there was a mistake in her date of birth in the certificate. So it was very small technical error. So she needs to correct immediately. And the job she applied is a very good job. but so that here she doesn't want to miss the job, she doesn't want to miss that opportunity which is in her hands right now. So that despite I think there is a small mistake, there is a small mistake in her birthday, so that she doesn't want to lose her this great opportunity because of the small mistake in her certificate. So that she just wanted to get her mistake corrected immediately. So that she started her journey, and she started her journey towards the Delhi to make her mistake corrected. So that she took the express which is Padmavati, and she boarded the Padmavati Express to reach the Delhi, and in 2011 April. So that it is quite common everywhere nowadays. So we find many social elements. There are people around us who always wanted to cheat us, who always wanted to blame us, who always wanted to humiliate us. So that was what happened to Arunima Sinha. And there were a gang of rogues, there were a gang of thugs in that time. And she has been, that means she was being arrested in that time. And there was nobody to support her at the time. At the time, she has been arrested in the train by the thugs. And these were the social elements, elements. They just wanted to they just wanted to snatch the chain, gold chain from the Arunima Sinha. Actually, she doesn't want to lose her gold chain because it was a gift from her mother. So the gold chain was gifted by her mother, so that as a remark, as to commemorate, as to remember the great memories of her mother, she doesn't want to lose her gold chain. And so that she fought with them very bravely in the train. And though we came to know that she is a sportswoman and she can tackle anybody, but here at one point of time, when we look at Arunima Sinha is in her hand is in upper side. But after some time, fighting with them for after some time, she faced absolutely problem. And the compartment was full of passengers. The train compartment was full of passengers, and there were nobodies to support her at the time she has been dragged. So this is what happened in the Padmavati Express. Now let us go and talk about another paragraph. Now, so when she was in fighting with them, she fought very bravely with them. But as there are many gangsters in the time, and she could not manage them, and immediately each one pulled her leg, and she was thrown out of the moving train. And she was thrown when she fought with them very bravely, so they could not manage her. So that they decided him to throw her out of the moving train. So that they throw her out of the moving train. So this was a really very harsh harassment. And when she was thrown out of her moving train, she felt she was on other track. She felt on other track. At the same time, there was a train passed by on her leg. And before she get up from her track, and she was unable to get up from her track because she had a mangled body, and there were many fractures in her body, and as she was unable to wake up from other track, there was a train from opposite direction that passed over her leg. So that was what happened to Arunima Sinha. And there was a blood oozing out from all over her body because her body was completely fractured with many fractures. And the very unfortunate thing was that she was not able to, and nobody found her. Nobody find her until the next morning. Until the next morning, there was nobody to find her. So after nearly one day, she found her body. That means some passengers found her body on the tracks. And we could say that when she was on the track, when she was lay nearby the track, nearly 49 trains passed as she lay by. So that was how the situation was. And so after she was found on her tracks, so that people, they try to take her to the hospital, but there were many problems she faced, because so most of the people started saying that it was just like a suicide, so that she has to perform many government official things. So that was the problem that she faced even after her body is completely fractured. And these are the problems that Arunima Simha faced, and what had happened to her. So in tomorrow's class we shall talk about what had happened, how she got cured from the hospital, and how she managed her life after she lost her leg. So we shall discuss all these points tomorrow. Thank you, Arabi. Thank you very much.